Hey everybody, it's Cindy over paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. We are working on day 10 of my 100-day challenge where I am going through Tina's mass make videos. She does 100 weeks. And I've been wanting to do them, so I'm going to do them in 100 days. We are up to day 10, which is envelope pockets. I wasn't really sure what that was by the title, but basically we're taking envelopes and let's do some prep work. You can use envelopes of pretty much any size. It depends on what shape you want your pocket. I have quite a few of this shape, which I like. So we're going to go ahead and basically you're going to glue all your envelopes shut. So we're just jumping right in. What you're going to need for this video, if you want to follow along, is you're going to need envelopes. Whoops. I figure you can collect while I'm gluing. But you're going to need envelopes, and you're going to need papers to decorate your envelopes or cover parts of your envelopes or, oops, well, that's okay. Because we're going to cover the surfaces that are showing on the front. The pocket and the top part that we leave. So we're going to cut pieces to fit on those. And I'm hoping I can make all of these pretty much the same size so that it'll make it easy for me to cut pieces of paper. I'm going to use my test prints of all of my, I'm going to pull sheets from my test prints for my digital kits that I made. The ones that I flipped through with you guys when I did the launches. They were just done on copy paper. So I'm going to use those to do the covering of my envelopes because that way they're not trying to be used for anything like a pocket or anything like that. Okay. And since I have to cut them up anyway, it won't matter that they have borders on them. So, but yeah, so we're making these little envelope pockets. I watched Tina make them. The funny thing is I'm not sure if she realizes it, and maybe I'm missing it, but when you go to her playlist, she has a week 10, which is what I had to go back and watch. She missed week 110, and then she has a week 210. So she missed a week. I don't know if she was, who knows why. I'm just, because I was looking for it because I've been watching the middle ones, the 100s. So her second run through, I guess. And, yeah, when I got to 10, there wasn't one there for me to watch. I just chuckled. Because that's kind of like me. I double uploaded the same haul video. I think I have 2 of the same haul video up on my channel. Okay. So yeah, so we need envelopes. Scissors, glue, all that normal stuff. Papers to cover with. And things to decorate, maybe, depending on how far we get. Now, I'm going to turn it so that we are not going to be cutting these open. I suppose if when you're done, you really, really want to, you could cut the top off of this and make it a double pocket or whatever. But they are not intended to be cut open. So we are just going to fold them up. And I kind of want these to be similar in size. So I'm going to try and fold up the same amount. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay. On these long ones anyway. I'm not going to be able to do it, obviously, on the other ones, but on these long ones. And the reason for this is because that way I can take the measurement of this, and I can take the measurement of this, and I can cut stuff, and then we can glue it down. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to streamline this process by making these all about the same size. Now, again, this is the way, this is me being mathy about it. If you're not that picky, then, you know, this is a step you can skip. Okay. I have 3 more of these ones to fold, and then the rest of them will kind of just, we'll just eyeball it. Because they're not going to be the same size. I should be lining that one up. Like that. So I have a spot up there. Then I just put it up even with that and fold. I don't know why I keep doing that. So how's everybody's everything? This is video 10. I will let you know, if you've been following along with these, you know that I've been talking about the fact that these got filmed ahead. I will let you know that I'm looking at starting to put them up once I get a dozen done. And then I will start uploading and hopefully keep up with myself. But I'll be, hopefully 12 days ahead of myself will be enough. I don't know if it will be, but hopefully. Okay, so that's those. And then I have these that I thought, I've got this green one. And these can be any size you want them to be. I mean, they don't have to be tall. So that's a short little pocket. I'm sure we can figure out how to decorate that. And then these are some bigger envelopes, and I did measure them. They will fit on a regular 6-inch page. They are 5 3/4, almost 5 3/4. So they are a little bigger. But you can get them on a 6-inch page. I did not measure, well, I mean, now they will fit, definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made this 6 inches tall, about. Okay, and then I'm not really gonna, I suppose I could go like this and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About to there. Okay, now let me get my little, this one is craft paper, and it's stiff. Okay, so now that we've got them all folded and everything, and yeah, I know, I've made a mess. We are going to try getting some pictures cut. So I am going to cut this one. I think this will be a good one. I'm going to cut this one right about here. Wait. You know what I should do? I might be able to get 2 of the top pieces out of this. No, probably only 1. Okay, so don't pay any attention to me, guys. Okay, so we're going to cut. I'm going to cut right about there. Okay, and we're going to take that piece and set it aside. And I'm going to turn this around, and I want this to be 4 inches wide to fit my envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to go to right there. That is not straight. Why is that not straight? Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. 4 inches wide right here. Okay. And put that over there. All right, and then we take the top off. I thought we would cut a bunch of these and then we'll go through and glue them on and decorate the envelopes. Okay, so we're going to cut it right here. And that's one of our top pieces. And I don't think I'm going to use that for a bottom piece. So I'm going to set scraps somewhere else. Okay. Let's see what we might use now. I'm not probably going to use that one, so I'll set that down there. My problem is what I have found out through a little bit of trial and error is that it's hard to get this top piece up here. It's hard to get a person on there the way I've done them on here. You just get like the head, and it looks weird. Because I tried it before I came on here, and I got that. And when you fold up the pocket over it, it's like right there. So all you get is her head. It looks weird. So we might not do people. I could do the cider press, though. That might be kind of fun. Okay, and we also have to have some 2-inch pieces for the bottom. Let's get the cider press out. No, I don't want this cut. So we're going to get the cider press out of here. I just need to cut this edge off. And then we go 4 inches, and then we cut it where we want it. Okay. And then we'll turn it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So like I said, how's everybody doing? It's the holidays. You should be seeing this in November-ish. So that's right. Okay, that's going to be a scrap. We're not going to use that. We are, however, going to see about getting... All right, so let's cut this off of here. Right? Okay. And then we're going to see where 2.5... But 2.5 is about how big we need it to be for the pocket. 1, 2.5. 2.5 cuts through my mug. I think I'd rather cut through my apples. Let's cut it here. Half, 1, 2. That's cutting it here. Well, let's cut it in here and see what it, let's cut it here and see what it looks like. Like I said, these are my some of the imagery I put on here just might be too big. I don't know. That might be all right. Okay. And then we want this to be... Ooh. I might not go down all the way in the pocket with this. Okay, we're going to do it from this end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 is right there. But I think I need it closer to the apples. So we're going to cut it here and then see if I have to take any more off of it when we need to do it. Okay, so that's 2 for that. Scraps out of the way. Okay. I know you guys are like, why are you, what in the world? I'm wondering if these two might be a good candidate just because of how small they are. But part of that goes underneath the pocket. 1, 2, 3, 3 3/4. 3 3/4 is just underneath of him. Let's cut it and see what we think. I know you guys are like, this is insane. Okay, so I'm going to cut here to get this off. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Move this over. 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right? Like that. Okay. I can't decide if that would look cool on one or not. Okay, and then we're going to cut right at her head. I should say right above her head. So we're going to cut right here. Like that. And then we're going to turn this around. Sorry, I cut right. I'm right-handed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half is going to be here. Okay, so that's 3 of these, right? 3 from the apple orchard. Not sure about this one, but I'm wondering if I can get the picnic basket. One, 2, and another quarter is going to be right there. Just cuts off the handle. And then I just have to make sure it's 4 inches wide. Please be 4 inches wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you're a little more than 4 inches wide. Which is okay, because I have to take that off. Alright, scraps out of the way. Alright. For picking apples. Those are all too big. What's on here? Oh, maybe that. I like that. See, and I said I wasn't going to use these. Okay, like that. And then over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to cut my... Look, I've got everything underneath here where it's going to get cut. All right, let's try this again. This is why I feel like some people pre-make, so they don't have to worry about all this. It's like, this is the part that is crazy. I know, and a lot of people are just like, well, don't do so much measuring, but it helps me because whenever I don't do the measuring, I end up making, like, it ends up being crazy, like it doesn't fit. I know there's a little wheel right there, but I figured we could cover it up in the decorating. Okay, so let's do these. And then the next one I wanted to do some from my tea kit. You guys are like, oh great, we have to do that again. Let me throw this trash away. Now, we are going to put these down. I believe glue stick will work. So we are going to put some glue stick on here and hopefully put this down without too much fuss. Now you leave a little bit of a frame around your picture of the envelope. Hopefully you can get it on there straight. I'm winging a prayer in it. Okay. And then we glue the pocket shut. Wait, let me... I'm losing everything, guys. Let me make sure that's down good and smooth. And then we're going to glue the pocket down. And finally, you'll get to see what we're actually making, like one done. My rag disappeared. Oh, don't wipe it on your... Oh, there it is. Okay, so the pocket's there, and then this goes on here. Ooh, and I could probably get away with cutting that like a little bit. I might move it down a little bit and then I can put some trim across the top of the pocket. Okay, so let's put this piece on and we will have one at least covered. So these are really cute. And they're great for using up. I mean, you could also use all kinds of stuff for this. Book page, scrapbook paper, leftover printables, test prints, you know, all this kind of stuff that we have sitting around. You can use for these to cover the envelopes. And I keep laying this down and losing it in the pile of stuff. Okay. So that's how they turn out. I think these are really cute. Like I said, cutting all the pieces to go on top makes them slightly time consuming, but not overly so. So we're going to set that one off to the side and see what we can do about... I'm still up in the air about this one. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and glue it down. And you never know how it might get decorated. Cut off a whole... I'm always amazed that copy paper cuts chunks out of my glue stick. Okay, so we'll put that down on there and I'll kind of get that top part and then we'll lay this down nice and flat. And then we will glue this shut. Okay, and then we're going to put this on here. So I can't remember if I've asked in a previous video or not. You know, my short-term memory not being what it used to be. Anyway, if anybody has done these, has like gone through the mass makes, if you've done all of them, if you've done some of them, if you've, you know, which ones you like, which ones you don't like. Okay, and there's that one. So it's like a cider press with a cup of cider. I like the idea, which is why they were together on a one of the pages in my kit, but okay, so that's another one. And then we're going to do this one. Oop. Okay, another glue page. I'm dropping stuff all over the place, guys. Another envelope. You know me, how ambitious I am. You notice I folded like 6 of these gray ones and then a bunch of the other ones to do like some different sizes. I think I have a total of 9 of them here. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get 9 of them done. Not for nothing. What I need to do is bring my paper cutter out and cut the paper that way so that I'm not spending so much time measuring with my ruler and trying to place paper and get straight cuts and all that. I need to just bring my paper cutter out, and I actually have one on my table over here next to me, but I buried it again because when I need to set stuff off to the side to use it and stuff like that, I mean, it's here or there. Those are my options. So I'm limited. So my paper cutter got buried again. I mean, I really do want to just be able to. I just need to get my little paper cutter and have it sitting down here. I will tell you this Fabri-Tac solvent glue is not nice to be. See that? That's from the solvent glue. It takes that white paint off of these cutting these Fisker. This is one of those Fisker sewing cutting mats things. Takes paint right off them. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put this down here. They're enjoying their little picnic in the orchard. Or at least that was the idea. Okay. Alright. So that's 3 of these done. Now, I'm going to see we might be able to get some of our, that might be a good pocket thing. I don't know. I have to see how wide that is. Okay, that might be a good top. Let's put this stuff over here. I'm thinking stuff like this. I think I want to use this one. I don't know that I want to do any scenery again. I mean, that's really cute, but I don't think I'll do that. And that happens at the bottom of the page, so we're not going to do that. No. No. is this? I kind of like this. That's 4 inches. Not a lot at the bottom, though. What if I kept the white strip? Okay. So let's cut. First, let's cut this. Okay, buried it again. Nope. Okay, so we got that. And then we'll cut it to 4. This is what I'm talking about. I could just stick this in a trimmer at 4 inches and it would be faster. Okay, and I'll figure that out later. I'm going to set that one to the side. Who knows, I might pull it in as a pinch hitter. Not that one. That's not the one I wanted. This one here. I want this one. And this one, I think. I don't know why this one's here. We're going to pull that one down. Okay, we're going to take this off of here. I'm just going to cut this. This is going to sound so weird, but I'm excited. I got a new trash can down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's funny the things that, you know, can make you happy about your craft area. Okay, set that one aside. And we'll get the, I'm going to get these cut to where they need to be. And we're going to put all 3 of these on their envelopes. And I might do, I don't know. Alright, let's take this off. And go one, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. For this one, we're going to set it up so that I'm right above the teapot, like this. Okay. And then we're going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half here. Okay. Kind of curious as to what this would look like as a pocket. It might not be a bad pocket. I don't know if I'll use it on that one, but it might not be a bad pocket. All right, I'm going to keep that and go 5 and a half from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. like that. Ooh, guys. That might make a cool pocket. Okay. And we have all of our things, and we need one more pocket. What if I did... One, 2.5 is going to have this cutting right here. Okay, and then can I do it with scissors? Kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. One, 2, 3, 4, this. Might use those as the pockets, or one of those. And then there's always this if I wanted to do something kind of blank. Okay, I'm going to set that off to the side. Those might get cut, and we are going to do these 3, hopefully relatively quickly. Yeah, for me, it's the cutting of the pieces that I have to use to cover the envelopes. This is the time-consuming part because you're doing covering. I mean, but once they're decorated, I think they turn out really cute. So that's a plus. If you're going to go through all this work, it might as well be for something that turns out cute, right? I think I will. So, it's hard to talk when you're filming this far ahead just because, I mean, what's going on now will not be going on when you see this. I mean, I suppose I could say my daughter is finishing up school lessons right now for her first quarter, but by the time you see this, she will be hopefully making an excellent start into her second quarter. Yeah, I got glue on it. Okay, that one over there, and this one. So she's been reading, her first year of high school, she's been having to do a lot of reading. So she's got a lot of books, like for literature class. So she's got a lot of books, and some of them she wasn't able to choose, and the ones she was able to choose were from a very specific list, a very short list, actually. So I like the fact that the program she's in is using, there's a lot of classics in there. She's reading, let's see. One of the books she finished already in first quarter was Lilies of the Field, which was a good book. And then she had to read Where the Red Fern Grows. Now, I don't think it's a bad book, but there's a little bit of, I don't know, it gets a little graphic. So, I mean, that was kind of unexpected, and it kind of upset her a little bit, so I haven't decided if I want to say something to the people who run the program, or if I just want to let it go, because she's done with the book. We got through that one. But yeah, there were definitely some scenes in it that were a little unexpected. I mean, a young boy dies. I forget exactly what it is, but I want to say he hits himself with an axe. It's kind of, yeah. So she wasn't real thrilled with that. This was the one I thought maybe I would use one of these on. That one or that one. I'm thinking this one, just another cut. So we'll cut this off of here. We'll put this on there. So anyway, yeah, it was just a little unexpected, the graphic nature of it and everything. So that kind of upset her a little bit. And she still has, I don't know if anybody's read it, she still has Red Badge of Courage to read, which is a Civil War book. So I don't know what's going to be there that she's going to have to muddle through. But yeah, so she's working her way through these books. Now, she's also going to be reading, I think she has a Shakespeare, Merchant of Venice, I think. And then she has, let me think, she has Cyrano de Bergerac. She's reading Cyrano de Bergerac. Lilies of the Field, Where the Red Fern Grows. There are 6, so I'm trying to think what I'm missing. Where the Red Fern Grows, Red Badge of Courage. Oh, I know, Dickens' Christmas Carol. That was the other one. And she specifically wanted to save that one for second quarter because Christmas falls in the second quarter, and she wanted to read it during Christmas time. So I said, okay. Because it's a homeschool program, they give you a suggestion. So, like, she was told that, she should read, I want to say Lilies of the Field was the recommended first quarter starting book, which we did start with. And then after that, we did Where the Red Fern Grows, which was second quarter's book. And then we're going to go back. Actually, I think Red Badge of Courage was the one recommended for the second half of first quarter. She's going to do, for the first half of second quarter, she's going to do Christmas Carol. Hopefully, give her a little bit of break on the death scene stuff. And then she's going to do there. I'm thinking maybe this way. The only reason I'm saying that is because I'm thinking about putting trim up there, so where that's cut off, it will be, I don't know, it'll fit better, maybe. Not sure. So she's going to do A Christmas Carol, and then I don't know what she wants to do after that. She's supposed to do 2 books a quarter, and then the fourth quarter of the school year, she's supposed to write a research paper. So, yeah. And there's a list of topics that you can choose from and all that. So she has, there we go. All right, we got the 3 T ones done. First thing we're going to have to do, first of all, did I fold these pockets anywhere close? Kind of, not really. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 to go down in the pocket, and then the pocket is 2.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3/4. So 5.5. All right, so the first thing we have to do is cut a 5.5 inch wide strip. I don't know if I can use, I might be able to use this ruler. It's going to just barely fit. Okay, I'm going to cut this off. Oops. I always find it funny when this digs into my ruler. Okay, and then we're going to cut one, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. We're going to cut right here. Nope, I need my big one. All right, we're only going to cover one of these. 5.5. And we're going to try decorating the music covered one. I did get ephemera pages out from my kits, and I was going to cut stuff out, but I mean, with everything that's already happened with me cutting, I feel like it would just be wrong to make you watch me fussy cut stuff. Don't need the big one anymore. It's cumbersome. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do it at 4.5 because I want to take that top off. Wow, that is not straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is so not straight. And we're going to put it on there. I think that'll be cute. We're getting to the end of this glue stick, I fear. I always feel like music sheet is somewhat easy to decorate. No? Maybe I'm wrong. Because I feel like it's, well, maybe music sheet and book page. I guess they're both very neutral, very... Okay, and then, oh, this is not the one I measured. This is a little over 2.5. So we'll do... I'm going to cut off right here. One, 2.5. Cut off right here. I think that one will work on there. And we got most of... This side seems more interesting with the notes, so we'll do this side. And we got most everything covered. I mean, I don't think we did too bad. Okay. And I like the music sheet on the craft paper. I like that. I like the way that looks. Okay, let's get these out of here. And I'm gonna grab... The reason I say that music sheet has a tendency to be easy to decorate is because it's really easy to put, like, maybe not that there. It's really easy to put, like, roses and stuff on music. I mean, it's like, that's like a classic combination. You can't really go wrong with it. No, I don't like that. Might just end up being a regular old... Oh, what about one with lines in it? Oh, that clashes with the music. I don't want to do that. I don't know what else I would... Oh. I think that's going to have to be it. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Obviously, I don't have to put that there. But I think as far as, like, putting a label on there, that's probably my best bet. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't do red. Like, of course, this is big. But what if I did that? No, I don't like that. Is it weird that this is... I don't even know if this is going to show up on here, but... Yeah, it does. And then maybe my label can be smaller. Oh, what about these? One of these. Oh, that looks like you're trying to extend the rows. Yeah, I think that would work. Okay, so basically what I need to do put some Fabri-Tac down right there. Oh. And then put some Fabri-Tac down on here. Like this. Make sure that stays really well. Oh, I didn't glue the label down first. Something tells me I'll be able to pick it up off the lace. Just to get that under there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, and we have to glue our pocket shut. Alright guys, I think this is going to be it. This video ran way longer than I thought it was going to because I got to do some pre-prepping. I mean, like pre-prep most of them and then just show you what I did for one of them. Because I feel like the time-consuming part is the parts where it's a lot of repetition. Okay, so that turned out cute. All right, so this is what we did. These are envelope pockets, and we got these covered with stuff from my kit, which I really like how they turned out. So whenever I get around to printing my kits on, I'm experimenting with different papers because I think I'm going to want, I'm trying to find a weight for pages that's not just copy paper, a little heavier than copy paper. And I'm trying to find a weight for like pockets and ephemera and stuff like that I want to make with the kit pages. So I want to have 2 weights, and I'm experimenting right now. So I haven't printed my kits on anything to create journals with them yet. But hopefully soon. And yeah. But anyway, so that's what we made. These are envelope pockets. I hope you guys like this, and join me tomorrow where we will do day 11. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.